Hello Taurus, welcome to my channel, Sarah Angel Tarot. This is your bonus reading for Taurus Sun, Moon, and Rising. Be the 5-card spread using Thoth. If I said that right, a very, very accurate card. Sometimes they're scary accurate, but that's what we're here for, right? Good readings, right? I also will be giving you a pick a card mini love reading at the end if you're just looking for love, but sometimes this gives you love reading too, okay? Taurus Sun, Moon, and Rising, or if you have Taurus dominant in your chart, if you have a lot of planets in Taurus in your astrology chart. Let's see what's going on. As you know, this will not resonate with every Taurus, but I'm asking for the energies that involved most Taurus, okay? See what the incoming energy is. Always look for a positive reading, but if we don't get one, you know, we work through it, right? Success in reverse. You feel like you're not getting any success. It may be delayed. It may be hard for you to achieve. It doesn't mean it's not coming. It just means that there's something up with it, like you're really having to put the effort in, Taurus. Let's see, the past position. People weren't working with you. There was no collaboration. You could have been, but you're the one doing all the work, you know, and no one was trying to help you in the past with the 3 of Pentacles. The obstacle, which you're supposed to overcome, is cruelty, sleepless nights, anxiety, overcoming that. That's what you need to overcome. It's a Mars type energy. We are going through a Mars retrograde, which makes things a little difficult right now. You will overcome that. Current environment, or will be coming in, is the Prince of Wands. Taurus, this could be a younger type fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, someone with a lot of energy, passion. They're charismatic, they're fun to be around. It also could be passionate messages will come in also. You'll be getting a message that is something that will give you some energy. Outside environment, what is coming towards you also, the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is in the upright. More like a Libra type energy, or Aquarius, Gemini. You know, we're reading for the masses here. So it's an air type energy that's more mature. That's the way I see it. Someone maybe in ages between 35 and 55, sometimes a little bit older, but they're very mature and wise, this person coming towards you. And I would clarify what is attached to them, okay? In the end, you do get a lot of work, a lot of hard work, but work. At least you're going to be able to move forward again, because I do see where no one was working with you in the past. I do see where success was a little bit hindered. Doesn't mean it's not coming in. It means being hindered a little. And then the 8 of Pentacles comes in where you'll be working hard on something. We'll find out what that is. I guess I'll be giving you the mini love reading, but this is for Taurus, okay? Something that you're going to be wanting to put yourself out there for. But in the past, people just weren't working with you. They really weren't. And I'm using the smaller deck of the same deck, you know, the Thoth deck. I'm using a smaller version for clarification because they're so accurate. I like to bring them together, keep them together. But you got the 3 of Pentacles in the past. Like I said, there was no collaboration. No one was working with you. It seemed like, you know, you were putting in all the, you know, the effort. So the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. I need 2 cards, please, for Taurus. 2 cards for Taurus, please. There's that Prince of Wands again. See, I told you I like these cards. They do this a lot. They clarify each other. So it could be that the Prince of Wands wasn't working with you, or they're coming in, because I see them as the present. They're going to come in when no one else is working with you. We'll find out. Yeah, you're trying to overcome disappointment, and you're seeing the negatives in a situation, but with the disappointment card, with the 5 of Cups, okay, there are 3 spilt cups usually, and there's 2 full cups waiting for you to take advantage of. You're just not seeing them right now, okay? And it has to do with that Prince of Wands energy, and we'll find out what that is in a minute. But your obstacle that you're supposed to overcome is the 9 of Swords. It's like a cruelty card. You're in your head, you can't sleep at night. All you do is think about your problems sometimes before you go to bed. So the 9 of Swords in the upright. I need 2 cards, please, for Taurus. The Chariot, you want things to move forward again, but you're afraid they're chaotic, and you're wanting a completion on something. You're wanting a happy home. That's the 4 of Wands. You're wanting a happy home. You're wanting to celebrate again. You're wanting love back in the home area. And it could be that some of you are just more or less worried about your home situation. Current environment, the Prince of Wands. The Prince of Wands is in the upright. And the Prince of Wands is in the upright where there was no collaboration. So maybe you're wanting to work things out with this person, or they're wanting to work things out with you in a situation. But it also could be, like I said, so there's lack of collaboration when it comes to finances also. But Prince of Wands, I need 2 cards. Tell us more about you for Taurus. Adjustments need to be made to work with this person, because something is off balance with the Emperor in reverse. Something is out of control. Someone is being, and it could be another fire sign. This could be it could be Aries, okay, the Emperor in reverse. And maybe they're being a little demanding, or somebody's being a little demanding. So adjustments need to be made for it to work. Whether you need to make adjustments or they do, or both of you together, because there's no collaboration there. Once adjustments need to be made, that will be made, then things will be under control again. You got someone coming in, though. The outside environment that may help you is the Queen of Swords. And remember, this could be male or female. Could be any air sign, but I think it's a very wise person, very mature, that gives sound advice. So Queen of Swords in the upright, coming towards Taurus. Tell us more information, please. She's going to resurrect something. She's going to revive something that's kind of almost lost with you, because that's the Death card in reverse. And she's going to make it better. This person, he or she, I should say, is going to make it better, because you get the 3 of Cups where abundance comes back in. So something's going to be revived. And then hard work continues. It ensues, okay? So the 8 of Pentacles at the very end. I need 2 cards. Why you were there for Taurus. You're going to get a lot of offers and options, and some of them you may not like. Okay, you're gonna go hard at work. You're gonna be put hard at work, and you're gonna get all these offers and options, and for you to choose from. But most of them you will not like. I think you're gonna go with whatever this Queen is going to show you. She's going to bring you something else that you're going to work towards, because everything else that's been coming in for you is just not what you're wanting. Yeah, you're trying to regain balance. Like, balance is off here. But I see it as, with this Queen of Swords coming in, reviving something that will bring you abundance. Because in the end, you're going to be working hard. And the things that you're working hard towards, you kind of don't like, in a way. But I'm seeing whatever the Queen of Swords is going to bring you is something you're going to like a lot more. So consider it. I do feel like adjustments need to be made with the Prince of Wands. The Prince of Wands is maybe out of control, or, there's a control, issue there, whether you or somebody else. I do see them in the upright, but I do see also you being made offers, situations like you're putting in all the work. Let me put it that way. I do feel like you're going to work on something you really want to do, but it's like, I'm feeling like Taurus is the one putting in all the effort. That's all I'm saying. So someone is going to come along and fix a situation, fix something that you may want to put to rest, and more abundance will come in. But do not accept. You do not have to accept anything that will not bring you what you desire. That's what I'm feeling here, because you're going to get different options, and the one here is going to help you. But the ones that you think are off, they're off. Okay. Wait on this Queen of Swords to bring you something you want to work on, because I do feel like you're putting in all the work in a situation where it's causing you, some trouble sleeping at night. It's making you feel like things are out of control, and you're trying to, come out of disappointment with somebody, whether it be, like I said, just work. I'm thinking a lot of you it's work, but it could be like home stability, because I do see the home life here. Let me give you the love reading. All this is telling me, the thing I want you to focus on this reading is the Queen of Swords bringing you in something. Okay? Everything else, if you don't like something, if you're overworked, put it from you. Don't stay up sleepless nights anymore, because you're supposed to overcome that. That's what you have to overcome. Cruel thoughts, things creeping in your mind, keeping you up at night is what I'm trying to say. Let's do a love reading for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let's pick a card, love reading. I need 3 cards for Taurus. But I would definitely look towards this, and everything else I would put behind me, because you're putting in way too much effort, more than you're getting back, okay? 3 cards from the Moonology for the pick a card, Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. 3 cards for love. I need 3 cards. I'm going to get 3 cards from the 8th House Tarot, the House of Sexuality, because it kind of relates a lot. For Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising, to pick a card, love reading. For some reason, I'm thinking of August with this sign too. A lot of things left over from the summer, you know. But I need 3 cards for love, what Taurus can expect. Pick a card, love reading. Okay, let's see what's going on. And at the end, I try to bring them all together for secondary energies. A lot of you already know that. But if you pick this section, you know, if you feel drawn to it, you will have success in a love cycle, and prosperity does lie ahead. Someone is coming towards you with abundance. Like I said, concentrate on that. 7 of Earth, something you're going to reinvest in. Remember I said that the Death card is in reverse. Someone's going to resurrect something that failed. Now you're going to be able to reinvest in it in some way. It may not be what this is, but if it is, if you reinvest, if you rework something, it's going to be a success. It could have to do with your home life, stability, and love, okay? Success and love, prosperity and love lies ahead, okay? If you pick this section, the situation will improve, Taurus, okay? It will. It really will. I saw in the last reading I gave where I think Taurus had to save money or something, because something's going to come up you're going to want to do, okay? But the situation will improve either way, okay? You're very close to achieving a goal or a goal coming in. 4 of Earth, again, you're going to be able to save money. You are going to be able to save money with the 4 of Earth. More money will come in, okay? And also, again, it has to do with family and stability and relationships that you want that are stable. Remember, we're talking about love here also. So, yeah, your love life will improve. Very close to getting something you want that's in a love situation. Something that will bring in abundance, you know, and financial stability. Now, if you're asking a yes or no question, ask it now. If you want to know yes or no, ask it now. I'm getting this a lot. It'll be a no. Why is it a no? You're going to say no to something. You're going to say no to something in a love situation. Luck is on your side. Maybe you get to actually draw the terms in a relationship. So when you start, you know, putting up what you believe in, it's taken up for yourself, I do believe it will go towards you. Luck is on your side. Especially, yeah, you may have to say to somebody, if I don't get what I want, if I'm not going for what I'm wanting, I'm not going to deal with cruelty and things that aren't working out. I'm tired of putting on all the work. If you really discuss about whether you stay or leave, because that's the 8 of Cups, I do think whatever you do, whether you stay with something or you leave with something, I do believe it will go for you, with the luck is on your side. Okay, it's going to turn in your favor somehow. And it could be for you standing up for yourself. It could be you just totally walking away from a negative situation and finding something so much better, bringing these together because something is going to improve. You're going to improve in your life, your situation, and you're going to have a love goal, and you're going to have more money coming in and more stability. You're going to be able to save and feel more secure in relationships. You're going to have what you're wanting. You know, prosperity lies ahead when it comes to love and probably money, I'm feeling. Success, okay? Reinvesting in yourself and in your situation, and it will start coming into fruition. So this is your reading. This is basically a good reading. I think a lot of people have suffered in the past. They've been, and I've been seeing that, but I also knew it was going to improve eventually. I did see it, but it was very difficult to tell people that while they were going through it, you know? But I do think someone's going to help you bring something in where you can not work so hard. Now that I'm seeing this, the offers you've been getting just had you working too hard. You were always putting in all the work, but adjustments are going to be made. You're going to revisit something. You're going to fix it. or you're going to just reinvest in your life in general, and it's going to pan out for the better. I do believe Taurus is going to have a brighter days. I did say in the last reading to save a little bit, because something good is going to come in. You're going to want to spend. You're going to want to invest. Okay? So if you haven't, don't worry about it. Someone's coming in to help you a little bit, and you just do a little bit at a time, and if you keep on going, you will succeed in whatever you're thinking towards, because it's whatever you're thinking towards right now. Okay? I'm going to let this go. I'll talk to you later. Okay? Bye, Taurus.